you some question. My topic is discuss understanding the basics of financial independence.
Alaikum assalam, Tahir. That sounds like a great topic. I'd be happy to help. What specific questions do you have in mind about financial independence?
Uh,
Let me know.
my first question is what does financial independence mean and why is it important?
Great starting point. Financial independence generally means having enough income from your investments, savings, or your passive sources to cover your living expenses without relying on a traditional job. It's important because it gives you more freedom and flexibility, reduces financial stress, and allows you to pursue your goals and passions without being tied to a paycheck.
How does financial independence differ from being wealthy?
That's a great question. Financial independence is more about having enough resources to cover your lifestyle without needing to work, while being wealthy typically implies having a substantial amount of assets and often a high net worth. In other words, financial independence focuses on covering your expenses, whereas wealth often includes a surplus beyond those needs. Essentially, you can be financially independent without being wealthy, but wealth generally encompasses financial independence and more.
What are the core principles of financial independence?
The core principles usually include things like living below your means, which means spending less than you earn, consistently saving and investing a portion of your income, diversifying your investments to manage risk, and planning for the long term to ensure that your assets grow over time. It also involves being mindful of debt and striving to minimize it, and maintaining a mindset of financial discipline and patience. All these principles combined help build a stable foundation for financial independence.
How can tracking income and expenses help in achieving financial independence?
Tracking income and expenses is super helpful because it gives you a clear picture of where your money is going. It helps you identify areas where you can cut costs, boost your savings, and optimize your spending habits. Over time, this awareness enables you to allocate more funds towards investments and savings, accelerating your journey to financial independence. Plus, it keeps you accountable and helps you stay focused on your financial goals.
What strategies can help reduce expense without lowering the quality of life?
There are definitely some smart strategies. For example, you can look into things like optimizing your utility usage, like using energy efficient appliances or cutting back on subscriptions you don't use. Another idea is to embrace meal planning and cooking at home more often, which can save a lot compared to eating out. You can also consider buying in bulk, using cashback or reward programs, and shopping smartly for quality items that last longer. All of these approaches can help maintain or even improve your quality of life while keeping expenses down.
How important is creating multiple streams of income for financial independence?
It's actually really important. Having multiple income streams helps diversify your sources of money, which reduces risk and can provide more financial stability. If one stream slows down, you've still got others to rely on. Plus, multiple streams can accelerate your journey to financial abs.
Okay, what percentage of income should one ideally save to move toward financial independence?
It can vary depending on individual circumstances, but a common guideline is to save around 20% to 30% of your income. Some people, especially those aiming for early financial independence, might save 50% or even more. The key is to find a balance that works for your lifestyle while consistently building your savings and investments over time.
How can budgeting and disciplined saving accelerate the path to financial independence?
Budgeting helps you get a clear picture of your income and expenses, allowing you to identify areas where you can cut back and allocate more towards savings and investments. Discipline in saving ensures that you consistently put money aside, reducing the temptation to overspend. Together, budgeting and disciplined saving create a strong foundation for financial independence by maximizing the amount you can invest and grow over time, ultimately speeding up your journey.
Okay, what are the basic types of investment that supports financial independence?
There are several key types of investments that can support financial independence. For example, stocks are great for long-term growth, while bonds can provide more stability and income. Real estate is another popular option, offering both rental income and property value appreciation. Index funds and mutual funds allow for diversified investing with relatively low effort. And then there are retirement accounts like IRAs or 401ks, which offer tax advantages. Combining these different types of investments can help create a balanced and robust portfolio.
Okay, how does managing debt contribute to achieving financial independence?
Managing debt's really crucial because high interest debt, like credit card debt, can eat into your finances and slow down your progress toward financial independence. By paying off debt, especially high interest debt, you free up more of your income to save and invest. Also, managing debt well improves your credit score, which can lead to better borrowing terms in the future. Ultimately, less debt means more financial freedom and a faster path to independence.
And what are the most common financial mistakes that delay independence?
A few common mistakes include things like living beyond your means, where expenses consistently exceed income, or not having a clear budget and tracking system. Another big one is neglecting to save and invest early enough, which can really compound over time. Also, accumulating high interest debt like credit card debt can be a major hurdle. Additionally, not having an emergency fund or ignoring retirement savings can also delay independence. All of these can slow your progress, so being mindful of them is key.
Okay, how important is setting short term and long term financial goals in this journey?
They're absolutely essential. Short-term goals help keep you motivated and on track, providing quick wins and milestones along the way. They might include things like building an emergency fund or paying off a specific debt. Long-term goals, on the other hand, give you a bigger picture and help guide your overall strategy, like reaching financial independence by a certain age. Having both short-term and long-term goals ensures that you stay focused, maintain momentum, and can adapt as you progress along your financial journey.
How does financial literacy impact your ability to achieve financial independence?
Financial literacy is absolutely foundational. The more you understand about budgeting, investing, debt management, and financial planning, the better decisions you can make. It helps you avoid costly mistakes, take advantage of opportunities, and build wealth more effectively. Plus, it boosts your confidence in managing your finances, allowing you to craft a more personalized and effective path toward financial independence.
What role does mindset play in controlling spending and building wealth?
Mindset plays a huge role. A positive and disciplined mindset helps you prioritize long-term goals over short-term gratification, making it easier to control impulsive spending. It also encourages resilience and adaptability, which are crucial when facing financial challenges or setbacks. Plus, a growth-oriented mindset keeps you open to learning and improving your financial knowledge, ultimately supporting smarter decisions and a more sustainable path to building wealth.
How can one balance enjoying life today while planning for financial independence tomorrow?
It's definitely about finding that sweet spot. One way is to set a realistic budget that allows for both saving and enjoying yourself. You can also prioritize spending on experiences or things that truly bring you joy while cutting back on less meaningful expenses. It's also helpful to set clear, achievable goals so that you can track progress without feeling deprived. Ultimately, it's about making mindful choices and finding ways to enjoy the present while still keeping an eye on the future.
How can one adjust financial plans for expected life events?
It's all about staying flexible and proactive. For example, if you anticipate major life events like getting married, having children, or buying a home, you can plan ahead by adjusting your savings goals and investment strategies. It's helpful to revisit your budget and adjust your priorities as needed. Also, having an emergency fund and being prepared for unexpected events can help maintain stability. Ultimately, regularly reviewing and updating your financial plan ensure you stay on track no matter what life throws your way.
How do inflation and cost of living changes affect financial independence goals?
Inflation can definitely impact financial independence goals because it erodes the purchasing power of your money over time. This means that the amount you need to maintain your lifestyle will likely increase. As a result, it's important to factor inflation into your investment strategy and make sure your portfolio grows at a rate that outpaces inflation. Also, changes in the cost of living, like housing or healthcare expenses, can impact your budget and savings targets. That's why it's crucial to regularly review and adjust your financial plans to keep up with these changes and ensure that you stay on track.
Okay, thank you.